Uncle Sam wants to Venmo you. Remember when getting a tax refund meant waiting by the mailbox like a kid on Christmas morning? Instead of a shiny new bike, you got a government-issued check on shiny, iridescent paper. You would spot that official envelope, rip it open with the excitement of opening your card from Grandma with a crisp $20 bill inside, and admire the John Hancock of some Treasury bureaucrat who probably could not get a table at Applebee's without a reservation. Then you would rush to the bank and stand in line behind a guy depositing coins in a jar. There was always the risk your ex would intercept it, or the family dog would decide it made the perfect chew toy. It was a ritual, equal parts thrilling, frustrating, and absurdly outdated, like renting DVDs from Blockbuster or printing out MapQuest directions. As of October 1st, that ends. No more old-fashioned refunds in the mail, no more check is in the mail excuses. From here on out, it is direct deposit or another electronic payment method. Uncle Sam has gone digital, whether you are ready or not. If you still balance your checkbook with a fountain pen and wear bifocals to read your Wall Street Journal, the IRS is essentially saying, okay, boom. Let us not pretend the IRS is doing this to make your life easier. If it were about convenience, they would have done it when AOL was still mailing out free CDs. This is about saving money and preventing fraud. Paper checks are expensive to print, easy to steal, and slow to process. In a world where you can Venmo your dog walker before he has even closed the front door, the IRS is tired of being the guy still writing IOUs on paper. Also, you can forget about sending checks to the IRS. The real losers in this change are people without bank accounts. The IRS calls them unbanked or underbanked. These are folks who cash their checks at corner stores, payday lenders, or wherever a neon Western Union sign still flickers. For them, a paper check is not a nuisance. It is the only way to get their money. The IRS says they will offer prepaid debit cards instead. That sounds helpful until you realize the card companies are ready to pounce with fees for everything short of breathing. Withdraw cash, pay up. Check your balance, pay up. Buy a Slurpee at 7-Eleven, pay up. By the time the unbanked taxpayer is done, a $2,000 refund can feel more like $1,500. For most people, though, this is a win. Electronic refunds are faster, safer, and harder for crooks to mess with. No more worrying that your refund check ended up in the wrong mailbox, or that someone with a friend working at the post office stole it. If you already use direct deposit for your paycheck or Social Security, this is more of the same. Money showing up in your account like magic. In the end, this is the IRS finally joining the 21st century. Yes, it took them until 2025 to do what Starbucks has done since you bought your first latte with Apple Pay. Progress is progress. The paper check had a good run. It paid for braces, down payments, and maybe a regrettable spring break trip or two. Now it is headed the way of floppy disks, dial-up internet, and tax advice from your brother-in-law. If you are still waiting by the mailbox for your refund, it is time to let go. The IRS does not love you like that anymore. The good news is we do, and we are here to help make those refunds bigger and payments smaller, no matter how you make the payments. Subscribe for more great content and reach out to David Tuck, former IRS auditor and tax strategist, for ways to put money back in your pocket.